This summer, Cedar Parks High School lost one of its beloved and longtime teachers, Joseph Maduname, better known as Mr. Madu.
For the past 20 years, he worked among countless students as an architecture and engineering teacher while also being the leader of multiple clubs. Giselle Muiz has a report on Mr. Madu's life and legacy.
Thanks, Evan. Mr. Madu passed away at the age of 60, leaving behind a positive legacy, not just to his family, but to many of his students and fellow teachers. Mr. Madu was born and raised in Nigeria, Africa. He came to the United States when he was 23 years old and graduated with a Bachelor of Architecture at the Louisiana State University and on school administration at the Lamar University. He was a single dad who loved and raised his 3 children and 3 grandchildren.
Mr. Madu was a teacher who, no matter what kind of day you were having, no matter where you were at in life, he genuinely cared and tried to make your day better.
So Mr. Madu was definitely more than a teacher for me. He was an adult that I looked up to and respected a lot, and I definitely believe that my life has been heavily impacted by Mr. Madu.
He just brought a positive sunshine to my day, and I'm sure to his students' days. He was always smiling, always.
The way that I think I'll most remember him as, he was always a sun in a very cloudy day.
In my heart, I think Mr. Madu will be remembered as the most warm-hearted person.
With Mr. Madu gone, there are no architecture classes in the school this year, and no one is leading the clubs he was in charge of. Once, Mr. Madu said in an interview, "It's thrilling. You never know what impact you're making in students until they graduate."
He just believed in everybody, and he loved everybody. And he believed that everybody could be productive and successful in life as long as they were willing to work for it.
So Mr. Madu had a really big heart for everyone, so he was proud of everyone in CPHS, and he was proud that he was part of CPHS, and he was one of the most non-judgmental people I've ever met, and he's just very supportive and encouraging.
He's also a teacher who genuinely cared how you were doing, and if you were putting in the effort in his class, he really wanted you to succeed.
But that was Madu. That was the Madu kind of way, going out of his way to take care of people.
I think those who didn't know him really missed out, but I think so many people remember him in such a way that his memory will always live on at this high school.
According to Laura Jennings, his friend and co-worker for 11 years, Mr. Madu was a good person, full of integrity and positivity. He was patient and kind with his students, also being joyful, chatty, and funny. Jennings says that he had a unique perspective on things and that there was never a way of knowing what he would say.
He would come into my classroom. He'd tell me, "Good morning, Professor." He goes, "Are we here to capture kids' hearts?" And I would say, "Of course." And he goes, "It's time to Madu it."
If you want to help Mr. Madu's family, go to GoFundMe.com and donate. Find our link in our web story at cphsnews.com.
Thanks for sharing the story of his legacy with us, Gigi.
We'll be right back. Evan Vines here. If you liked what you saw, make sure to hit that like button. And if you enjoy all things CPHS, hit subscribe. Have a great day or not, the choice is yours.